Hello and welcome. Welcome back if you have been here before. Ooh, let me turn this like this a little. There we go. And welcome to my channel. And I'm just going to give you just some updates about what's going on in life, in the wonderful world of crochet, and all of that. I am Linda, for those who have never met me before, of Bad Cat Ideas. This is Buttercup. Yes, she hates being picked up, but she loves to be in a lap. And she decided that she wanted to be a star this week. Yes. And I have started working on a custom order. Yes, I know I have a market this week, but I am very short on time because I'm going to be out, so I will not be on campus work. And I am making a custom order for someone, and she wanted a polar bear. So I have this little cutie right here. Is it not cute? And it's got the cutest little paws. And they're all four just alike. Depends on how you just have to sew them all on. And they're going to get all sewed on like this. Well, the front ones and then the back ones will get sewed on like this. And it's going to be sitting down and it's going to have a red and blue scarf around its neck. And I think that it is going to be just too stinking cute. This is a custom order I'm working on. Goal, finish it, two of them this week. So that was my goal. And if you are also following on YouTube, you will have noticed I shared about the Jacksonville market this weekend, where I will be at. If you decide to come to it, I am back in the banquet hall in room booth 67. Something else that I am working on, not just for the market, but also for the Etsy shop, Amy sticks. For those who don't know what Amy sticks are for, those of you who crochet may already have some, and if not, you really should get some. They are used for, say I want to hold this leg on while I sew it. It is just a stick, as in the name, to hold something on to your amigurumi, hence Amy stick. And it holds it on there so you could sew it on. That way you could have all the bits held on at the same time. And that way you can make sure everything is balanced and centered and just the way you want it before you make the commitment of actually sewing them on. And so you don't poke yourself with them. I don't know anybody that's ever done that. Most people keep a little bead on the end of it when you're not using them. And I have done the little strawberries, as you see. There is also a set of bumblebees. This little matching bumblebee beads on the ends. And of course, they come as a pair, where you could hold on to arms, to legs, to ears, a head onto the body, all of that sort of thing. If you have multiple sets, you can hold all the things on at the same time. On those, I've also got some of these. They call them glass cans. They're just tumblers, bamboo lids. Got the hole in it for a straw. I also have glass straws that go with them. And I am putting on, this one is probably going to be mine. Because when it is done, this is what it's going to look like when it is on. Minus all the glossy and stuff. But I'm going to have some of these, some cat mom and some dog mom related things on there. But since this one not only has cat mom, but a ball of string, I think I'm calling dibs on this one. Kind of have to. Need at least one for me. Today we set up our tent outside, our pavilion. Yes, the market is indoors, but they did say we could have it in there, which is good because that is how I hang my banner in the back of the booth. It is also how I hang some of the snugglers that hang up from the side on S hooks. And it just kind of sets it apart from everybody else's. And you can kind of put up walls around it if you need that sense of separation. And I love having a corner spot because that lets traffic around and gives them more than one way to come through your booth. They can walk around it, they can come from the front, they can come from the side. I'm actually very, very happy about that. Really? Really? Huh. You're such a sweetheart. Some of the other designs that other Amy sticks are going to have little dragons on the end. I also have, that isn't it, little paw prints. I find them to be quite cute. Where are, yes, and my foxes. Kind of like foxes. And I've also been working on a few more keychains and things like that. Any last minute things, because as of Wednesday night, that's where I'm cutting it off. Everything has to be price tagged. Process of still tagging things. All of these bags you see stacked up behind me over here is inventory. Some of it is tagged, some of it's not. At least I have it separated by price. Now I just have to get tags on everything. Just separating it was a major mission. I'm telling you. You've seen where I have Chaos and the Big Idea out on Amazon, and soon to be out on my Etsy shop with some bonus files. Um, I've also got his first mystery novel. Okay, not novel, picture book, just like the first one, except he is Detective Chaos in this one, and this Detective Chaos in the case of the missing muffins. And I have started on the second one, and I hope to have it out at some point, but it will not be this week, because there's just too much going on. Too much going on with the market. Not stressing, not stressing. But as of when that market is over and we pack up on Saturday night and bring everything home, on Sunday, I could take a deep breath and relax and start working on some of my other projects again. I have some patterns that I have started. I wanted to have one of them out already because it was a Thanksgiving pattern. It's actually already written. I've been using it for over 10 years for worsted weight yarn. But I'm trying to see if I need to make any adjustments to it at all for chenille yarn. Shouldn't have to, but I need to write it up in something other than my own personal hieroglyphics and get that put together so folks can get a chance to look at that and then get that out on the Etsy shop. And as soon as that is out there, I will put an announcement on both Facebook and on the Instagram. So if you are on Instagram, give us a follow at Cat Ideas 1. Why the one? I started setting up the other one and got interrupted, and then it wouldn't let me back into it. So I had to start all over again, but a 1 at the end. That's okay. That's okay. But that will be out there as well as soon as I get that posted. And I will also, of course, announce it on here as well. I'm also working on a bundle pack. It's mainly a horse pattern right now. The test one is going to be pink because hot pink is the color of the yarn that I picked up. And I'm working on it. I think I showed you where I was at on that a couple weeks ago. Hope to work a little bit more on that one over Thanksgiving and get that one put out. And I will also try to work on wings for him so you could have it as a Pegasus and a horn to go with it if you want to do it as a unicorn and sell it as just one big bundle and show you all 3 variations of it. and you could put both the horn and the wings on it and just call it an alicorn and be good. But it's going to be cute either way. I'm not sure what it's going to look like when it's done because it's still a work in progress. But I'm sure it'll be cute when it's done because, I mean, it's going to be a unicorn. They're always cute. Why are you staring at me? Okay. Like I said, since the books that I'm putting out, as far as all my chaos books on the Etsy shop, you're not getting them already all nice and pretty and bound. Oh, I do put those out there with bonus files. It's like just to let y'all know what those are. Bookmarks that you could print out. There'll be some sticker sheets that you could print out along with instructions on how to make them into stickers. I may also try to put some actual sticker sheets out there if you just want to buy the sticker sheets already done. But those won't be part of it since that's a physical product. There'll be some pictures and things that can be downloaded, some coloring book pages to go with the book. But all of those things I'm planning on trying to brainstorm how those are going to look and get all that bundled up. Most of the items, since they will probably be a little bit bigger than the 20 meg limit that are stuck with out there on Etsy, you'll have an immediate download of a smaller compressed PDF file of the storybook. But there will also be a second document that is actually a link to my Google Drive that I'm setting up, one for a folder, one for each book. So I'll have a specific link just for that book to get to those files. So hopefully, if you guys are interested in it, give those a look-see once those are out there. Like I said, I'm going to start working on some of that stuff. Hopefully Saturday night. If not Saturday night, then definitely on Sunday, depending on how tired I am once we break everything down on Saturday and bring it home. But yeah, I'm going to be there all day, and you can come up there and see how that is. I did have something. Let me find it. I wanted to show you this. I'm going to put it, picture of it. Now, he does not want me to show you. Well, no, I better not. Because I did a cartoon version of Robert so he can be in the books as well. Because if you look at Detective Chaos's book, his mom has to make an appearance in there. So I do have one brief appearance at the end of the book. And I'm trying to figure out how to work his dad into the story as well. So his mom and his dad will be in the books with him. So, but when you see it, I'll just put a picture of both mine and Robert's up here as I'm editing this because I think they turned out really cute. Tigger, what are you doing? It's my knee. Not a scratching post. Okay? He's just wanting to let me know he's in here. That's my sweetie. Oh, I almost forgot. Pickles. Freshly stitched pickles. Always here to remind you that you're a big deal. Do not eat the crochet pickle. Yes, they even have the little knobs just like pickles do and the little eyeballs. And just like the real pickles, they come in a variety of colors. And I could not resist pickles. I know everybody does pickles, so yes, I'm jumping on the pickle bandwagon too. I have not jumped on the hoodie bears yet because I've run out of time. There are so many more things I want to make to bring out to the market. So I am on the hunt for markets in 2026, spring, summer, fall. So if y'all hear about any in Arkansas, put them down in the comments. I am interested. All right, come here. Yeah. Oh, big boy. It's the big boy. Yeah. I know this is the little reason. Yeah. So he can make his appearance. Yes. So have you been on camera long enough? You ready to go play? Hmm. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. I love you. Yes. There you go. Not spoiled. Not spoiled, and they don't have their mom right here. And if you think he's getting chunky, let me know. He is really, really good at begging for treats from both of us every time we stand up because obviously he's so starved. He doesn't know that those are stripes and ribs. It's okay. That's okay. I know I've said that before, but it's a running joke in the house. So this is, I know my videos aren't nearly as long as folks, but I don't talk a whole lot. Oh, I did get something, and some of y'all I know have seen these before. This is the best lighter I have ever purchased. No, I do not smoke, but watch this. USB, it's got the little arc, and if you use chenille yarn, this I've discovered is the best way to cut chenille yarn because see these old fuzzies? All these old fuzzies on the end that will turn into yarn dust everywhere. If you use this, you will notice that it melts the end of it just a tiny little bit, and that cuts down on the yarn fluff. It really, really does. And it retracts up in there, so it's safe to carry in your yarn bag. I would not attempt to carry this on a plane. By no means. They would probably take it away from you and throw it away, and then you're out $10. So, not plane friendly. But I don't like to fly, so yeah. And it's USB-C rechargeable. Like I said, $10 on Amazon. You can get them in a lot of places though, if you don't like to ship it. I'm lazy. I don't like going into the stores. If I can get somebody to deliver it, that's a job for somebody, and I will tip them to do it, just so I don't have to go in. Well, I'm going to wind this up, and as we are setting up on Thursday, I will record it, and when we post the aftermarket, that video will probably be much longer because I will show you our setup, little footage as we set up, some market film, so we can see like some of the customer interactions, and of course the market update for how well we did after the fact, and that way I can see what sells, what don't, figure out what I want to sell at the next one. So I will see you probably on Sunday night, Monday at the latest. All right, later. Bye-bye.
Hey there, cool cats! If you're loving what you see, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Check out our shop at badcatideas.etsy.com.